the channel. Welcome back. I had to briefly end that live. I was backing out a little bit. I hope this will be a little bit better for you. This is not going to be that long, but this is to talk about some of the comments that were made about, not being able to be successful mobile and other rumors or allegations or things that get said about the platform. Once again, I love to show receipts, and I'm showing you that I have that you can, and I have been successful using mobile to mobile. I have been doing mobile the whole entire time. I have been doing faceless the most of the time. I mean, I did used to come on here and show my face. It really didn't make a difference. If you don't believe anything that I'm saying at any time, it's always good to watch other people that are where you're at. So, of course, I take a lot of notes from other channels that are bigger than me, but I still have the understanding that although their channel is bigger than mine, that really, from my understanding, is not a factor. That is not a factor of whether or not that advice may work for you. You have to find out exactly what is working for you. So as we look in the analytics, we see right now that most of my viewers view me from mobile. So it would be better for me to go mobile and do mobile. So the people that are on my channel, the viewers and subscribers or whoever is engaged or watching the channel can watch it successfully. Now you can watch my channel on TV. I watch it on TV a lot. That is definitely my second go-to when it comes to watching my content. Also, you can watch it on computer, tablet, or anywhere that you have your internet. Now, let's start talking about the times to post. As you can see, the dark purple areas, these dark purple areas in your analytics, this is going to tell you what times is best to post according to your channel. This is when your subscribers, this is when your viewers are, this is when you're getting the most engagement. So although they tell you, these might be peak hours on the platform, you still should try to post your content within the time frame of those that will be watching. Now, they have rolled out something to where they're going to start asking people about their age. OMG. Some of these features I am very happy for, because I think that, it comes with a maturity level. In 2024, a lot of the people that were in my chat, they were under 18. I had some say they were 10, and, I still decided to engage with them anyway. And my channel does have content for kids, but at the same time, it's different. They show different content to people that are under 18. So if you're under 18, then they're going to start making sure it is being rolled out right now as we speak. This is not something that is going to be moving forward. No, this is even now. They are starting to verify channels through different ways, age, and other things. If your channel is not verified, then they can remove your comments. They also can remove your likes. I have more than one channel, and my channel has been verified, both of them, and they still try to remove my likes and my comments. Not understanding why, when I sent in a video. Yes. Yes, you have to send in a video to verify yourself. Not only that, but I am in the partnership program, so I had to send in my ID. So if your channel is not verified, then verified means your name is not correct. You don't even have anything showing that you're an actual person, and they think that you're a bot. Then they're going to start removing you from the platform, and that is effective as we speak. A lot of channels came down in July. And they're just trying to make it easier for content creators, because they know that we're having a very hard time with people engaging in the content. And a lot of people are not here for our greater good. They're here to clip content, and they're here a lot of times just to send out bad energy. So because of that, it is not necessarily in US yet, but they are rolling out something to where you can put the comment section, you can make sure who is going to be in your comment section from this point out. Yes. And I hope they start rolling out something to where when you block people from your channel, they will not be able to like or dislike, and they will not be able to be a part of your content. I am so waiting on that because I have the same viewer every single live that comes in and bounces in and out of my live, and I know for a fact it is somebody that I have removed from the channel. If I remove you from the channel, I will not at no time be re-adding you because you did something that I felt was inappropriate. Now, before you joined the live, there was also something, guidelines on my channel. I take my channel very seriously. I have been here for 5 years. I do not have time for people that want to be in their feelings, want to use the word messy, and want to use all these words. Messy is not a way to describe my channel at all. So it's not good to judge a book by its cover. I'm very educated, number one, and I do a lot of research, number two. I research all of my content, whether it's 10 seconds, 5 seconds, minutes, I research all. Now, what we're looking at once again is males to female ratio. I'm not going to really get into that because I feel as though everybody's welcome. Male, female, age group, it does not matter. The reason why I did show you that age is to show you that there's all different ages on the channel, 65 plus. And therefore, I do want my channel to have a certain, maturity level because of that. That's why I do not allow profanity. That's why I do not allow certain behaviors on my channel out of respect for our elders. I would not do certain things in front of my elders. Therefore, it is a reflection of my personality. My whole channel is a reflection of my personality, as well as is also being a reflection of what my viewers are engaged in and what content is being looked at. Now, let's keep going. Let's talk about some of these geography. Geography on this device is just going to show you the countries. I have been international this whole entire time. So don't think that you're just doing content for one area. Just because you're in the United States doesn't mean that your viewers are from the United States. Of course, this platform is all over different countries, so you should keep that in mind. Also, auto dubbing is now added to the channel for that very reason, so other countries can know exactly what I am saying. Some people do not like the auto dub feature. They are still critiquing it a little bit, probably to make it better, but that is what it is there for. AI is used on my channel for voiceovers. I've explained numerous times the reason behind that. Now, let's talk about some of the countries and where they're coming from. Once again, we always say the top 3 on my channel most of the time is United States, UK, Canada, South Africa, Australia, Germany, Philippines, Jamaica, Nigeria, and Netherlands. One thing we're going to talk about also is that people disliking your content does not stop your channel from being successful. It does not stop your channel from being successful. And I'm gonna prove that to you, and I'm gonna show you numbers just to prove that as well. Because I think a lot of people think just because they're disliking the content, or they dislike a channel, or they report a channel, that's gonna get the channel removed. It is absolutely not. The only way they can get you removed from the platform is if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, which is not staying within guidelines or that you have some kind of copyrights. So good luck with you. Keep on, disliking people's posts. I know it can be discouraging if you're new and content creating, seeing that people dislike. I have a video, and we're going to talk about that video in a second. But let's go back into the countries that are on the channel. The countries that are on the channel are The top three right now: UK, United States, and Canada. Of course, United States is always going to be top for me because that's where I am streaming, or that's where I am from. Most of the time, I'm quite sure that we're at whatever country you're from, that is probably going to be at the very top of your content. Now, I do go to 7 days to see how it fluctuated, and we can see once again, like I always say, I'm a very truthful person. I don't do clickbait. I don't do no capping at all. If I say something, then I have something somewhere to prove it, and I also do a lot of screenshots. A lot of screenshots. Like I said, lawyers and stuff like that. It's always good when you have content to have a lawyer. Definitely. But I mean, there's other channels also to say that lawyers come into play when you get people that try to defamation of character, which we're not supposed to be doing, which is being talking about other channels on our channels negative. I'm not here to talk about any viewer negative. I'm not here to talk about the channel negative, and I'm not here to talk about anything of that matter. So when you got people that want to do copyrights and things of that nature, that's why lawyers can come into play. I know you think, hey, you taking it too serious. Yes, you're supposed to take it serious. I've been here for 5 years. Of course, I'm going to take my content very seriously. Now, let's keep going. In the last 7 days, we still have the top three being United States, UK as number two, and Canada as number three. Those two countries, UK and Canada, they do fluctuate sometimes, but they're always the top three. And then we see if this is 7 days, if you look up here at the top, it says 7 days. It's going to be Canada, Philippines, South Africa, Australia, Germany, South Korea, Italy, and France. So thank you all to whatever country, whatever city, whatever state that you are viewing the channel from. If you have any questions, please make sure that you are mindful of me and my people that are commenting. Everybody has the right to their own comments, but do it respectfully. If I feel like you're not being respectful, then I will be taking the comment down. And that's just the way I do things on my channel. Now, why do I talk about viewers so much? Because here we go once again. The numbers are a little higher now, but as you can see, most of the content, they tell you, worry about your subscribers. Yes, your subscribers do count, but not as much if they're not engaged in your content. They are not liking, they're not watching the content from the beginning to the end. Those are things that are very important on the channel. Watch time is very important on the channel. When you get people that click in and click out of your videos for 30, 40 seconds, those seconds all add up, so good luck with that. But I try to keep a positive mindset, whether somebody's clicking in or out of my video or not. But if that's blurry, let me try to get it in a little bit better because I'm not trying to have it blurry. But as you can see, it says 82.3% of the viewers on my channel is not subscribed. So that I always show you the receipts. And then 17.7% is that 82.3. That is a very big number. So of course, when I make content, I'm going to gear it more towards the 82% because that is what's important. Everybody is important, but of course, I want to make sure. And then at 7 days, we have it looking a little bit different to where now you can see 23%. So it did go up some. But this is what you want to see. You want to see your subscribers commenting, liking, watching your content, engaging in your content. Your subscribers is important to make it into the partnership program, but it's also very important for them to be liking and for them to be engaged in your channel, on your channel. Now, let's get to some good. Let me see if I can bump out of that. Let's see if I'm going to do this. OMG. Swipe. Swipe right up, swipe is. Here we go. As you can see, I am live and that I am watching it as a viewer, just like you are a viewer. You do not know the amount of people in your live till your live is completely over and at the end. So if you see one person in your live, two people in your live, don't feel discouraged. All of those people that clicked in and clicked out, that will show up to a bigger calculated number in the end. Heidi. Heidi is going to not be a part of the SNL anymore. She has did her 8 seasons and she is about to head out. Now, because of that, there is SNL content on the channel because I like to have fun and I like to laugh and I do watch SNL somewhat. So therefore, one of the skits that gets a lot of views was Beavis and Butthead. Why am I talking about this? Because when I first started my channel, I did not know exactly the format to necessarily generating views and content. I mean, like I wanted to. And then it's what I told you before, that my content was not always good. Final answer. I'm going to be truthful. It was not always good. So when we go into the SNL playlist that I just bumped up and I just made, as I said, today, let me show you something. This is going to prove to you that people, I'm still standing. People really dislike that video. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The video got 22K views. And the way I formatted that video, it had a lot of dislikes. A lot of them. I'm still on the platform. I'm still standing. And that video is still up. It's still generating views. It's still generating. So regardless if I dislike your content or not, it will not stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you. Because as you can see, it had 22K views. Now, a year ago, of course, I was as good on the platform a year ago as I am now. I had to learn the platform. That why I kept that video up is for moments like this, where I can tell you that, hey, somebody disliking your content does not stop you from making it into the partnership program, and it does not stop you from being on the platform. It doesn't. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Because even before this year, because it says a year ago, all videos are not, of the same time frame or 2025. There is some 2024 and there is 5 years ago. I've been on here for 5 years. So even 4 years ago, it was a point where I was just making videos and you could read the title and you could read the thumbnail, and I didn't do any kind of voice on it. I didn't do anything. And I still made it into the partnership program. I want to say something, but I'm very blunt, and I think people think because I'm blunt that I'm being rude. It's a difference in being rude and being blunt. I don't have time to be rude with anybody because I know some people are not gonna like it, regardless of what you do. Another channel can produce the same, content about a topic, and they get a lot of likes and they get all good energy. And next thing you know, you can make something similar to that, and your channel might not get that amount of views, and it might not get good energy on it. That cannot stop you. You dictate your energy. Now, and this is an SNL playlist that I just made today. SNL is get ready to go into season 51. 51 years of SNL. That is a long time. Is that a long time? Yeah, for a show to last that long and still be going, that is a long time. So there's also going to be some Donald Trump news on the channel. If you know about SNL, they do a lot of different skits about President Trump. I'm saying President Trump because he is the president of the United States right now. So that is his title, and that's what I'm gonna call it. Is it a political channel? Absolutely not. Is there some political stuff? Yes, it is. But did I who you vote for and what you have and how you feel in your own life, that's your own personal decision. I'm not here to make persuade anybody at any time to like, comment, or anything. I would love you to like and comment and engage, but that's not something that you necessarily have to do. Come as you are, just like I am coming as I am. It cannot get more authentic than this. You know, Android, iPhone, it does not matter what device you're mobilely streaming your live from or making content from. I started out on an Android and I'm now iPhone, Android. I still use mobile. We talked about that earlier in the live stream, and I showed you receipts of why that is so. Most of the people on platforms now are using their mobile phones. Yes. So, you get a lot of critics in your ear saying you can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, let's get out of that energy and get into some happy energy because, of course, you always know I got something positive to say each and every live. And what I have to say right now, the channel is at 7 million views. Baby, let's show the receipts for all those think I'm capping. I don't do no capping, baby. This is where my personality is going to come in. My personality is very strong, especially when I'm happy or excited or in my feelings. And I'm definitely in my feelings about the platform picking me up, about me still standing. Thank you so much. I am so appreciative for every view, every comment, every like, every share. I am every remix, every hype, every single activity on the channel. I am very grateful for it. When you go down to the bottom, it says, I've been here since 2012. Of course, we talked about that. But what we're talking about right now, I am over 7 million views, baby. So when you say she don't have nobody on her channel, well, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I have over 7 million views on this channel. Now, do I think it should be higher? Of course I do. But I will take 7 million. So that means all them ones and all them twos, they add up to a bigger number. 7 million, over 7 million views and counting. I am so happy about that. I am so happy. I can do a backflip about that. I definitely could do a backflip about that. And then, of course, the anniversary is coming up and within months of the anniversary of my first year being monetized. OMG, baby. I don't know what we're going to do on this channel. And I say we because it ain't you without me. But baby, I'm going to be in big energy that day. Yes, big energy. It's coming up. It's soon. And I'm going to celebrate. Yes, I am. Now, the Cash App is available on the channel as well. Thank you to all of those who donated to my Cash App over the years. I have had numerous of Cash Apps. I even had one going up to I had a $200 donation. I had a $200 donation, and that is the biggest donation that I have got so far. I am very appreciative of that. Also, there's another way to donate to the channel through Super Chat and Super Stickers. So thank you all who have donated through Super Chat, Super Sticker, Cash App. I am very appreciative of that. Live streams are my actual voice. Live streams can be opinionated. And of course, like I stated, it's not here to criticize the platform, the viewers, or anything. It's just that I am a very blunt person. Heidi ho. people. And that used to be a song way back before my time. But Heidi is leaving SNL. And if you are looking for that content, let's back out of that. That was to show you about my 7 million views. Nobody said congratulations, but I pat myself on my back. I always congratulate myself. You know, hey, sometimes you gotta be your biggest fan. Because once again, ain't nobody stopping you but you. You don't see nobody hitting the like. You don't see nobody saying congratulations or nothing. But guess what? I'm still standing. So I'm very grateful. And I stay in grateful energy. A lot. Now, they Hype Me Up is something new on the channel. We talked about that. That's a way for you to hype up your favorite video to get through the algorithm. It does not necessarily mean that that is going to push your video out more. That is just a new feature for you all viewers to have to give recognition to your favorite channel creators that are under 500K subscribers on their channel. So my channel is, I'm not gonna say small. And then somebody asked me, how long did it take you to get to 1,000 views? It did not take me long at all. It did not. Once I figured out how to do it, bam. But like I told you once before, subscribers, you might have your subscribers, but if they're not engaging and if they're not watching, that is only one piece of the ordeal to be successful on the platform, right? Now, I will be keeping that video up. Is at 22K. 22K. Yes. So, and my whole channel right now is in M for a million. 7 million. Over 7 million people have been a part of my experience. I am so grateful for every single 7 million. I want to pause because I don't want to reword something. Then you try to, because a lot of you reword my content, and please don't do that either. Because the point of the fact is, I make my content to what I want it to be. I don't need you to put your own opinions in there and your own thoughts in there. I don't want that. Okay. I know when your comment is opinionated. I can tell when you have watched these videos from the beginning to the end by how you comment. And then they show us that, hey, this person clicked in and out of the video. They show us that your viewers are dropping out at 40 seconds. They're dropping out at 20 seconds. So am I going to take your comments seriously if I know that you have not been a part of the platform? That's what we talked about, that they're rolling out ways for us to make sure that only subscribers now is going to be able to comment and to engage. And that is going to be great for me. That's my personal opinion. Now, let's keep going. The moment Heidi broke into laugh during this SNL skit. So if you watched it, SNL is live, and that's why a lot of people like to watch live, because anything can happen while you're live at any time. OMG, let me tell you a moment on my live that I remember. I've had some moments on my live. Let me tell you something. OMG, it was a live where I was in the graveyards. Eerie comes to mind. The word eerie comes to mind, definitely. Something, I don't know if y'all believe in paranormal activity. I don't even know if I believe in paranormal activity. But if you were watching that live stream, that probably was one of my most entertaining live streams, even though it probably didn't have too many views in there. But if you saw me in that graveyard, baby, whoa, whoa, whoa. Won't be doing that anymore. And also another live stream. We had 10K in a live stream at one time. We talked about that. That was with Young Sheldon, the finale. And then another live where I was in hurricane season. I don't have no fear. I don't really have any fear. It's certain things that I don't like, but I really don't have any fear. So I was in the middle of a hurricane on the live. Yeah, I was outside on a hurricane. That will not happen again either. Final answer. That will not happen again. I'm laughing, but it's not funny because I'm small and I am small, so I gotta laugh. I just gotta laugh. OMG, that live is on the channel as well. That is not members only, but man, when that wind started to pick up, baby, let me tell you something, okay? It didn't take me long to realize go seek shelter immediately. Baby, I ended that live quick. Boop. I ended that live real quick. I ended it real quick. So do not think I'm telling y'all to go try your hand with the hurricanes. Absolutely not. They tell you to go seek shelter for a reason. And yeah. Because that live was something else. Now, this is the SNL playlist. And it says a look at SNL moments throughout the years. Most of my playlists will have the description, as well as my channel has a description. I know a lot of you feel some type of way about people making mistakes. Mistakes are a part of life. You know, some things might be mispronunciated, and they want those mistakes because mistakes means you're human, and that's what they're looking for. They are looking for human beings, authentic human beings. So I did view one of my, because I'm always on my channel. Y'all ain't gonna catch me slipping or lacking is what they call it. I'm always on my channel. So good luck if you are on here doing anything, because I'm always on here. Always. I'm always critiquing my channel. So therefore, why I say that for is because, I didn't see some misspellings. Misspellings is a big pet peeve of mine, and pronunciation is another big pet peeve of mine. I have a 4.0 perfect grade point average when it comes to English. So, yes, my English professor would not be happy to know that I'm on here acting illiterate. No, I'm not even happy with that. When somebody send me a text and that text ain't spelled right, woo, let me tell you something. That's why I don't like autocorrect. You know, I feel like autocorrect, sometimes they correct your words and try to interpret what you're trying to say. I don't like that feature. Personally, myself, I don't like it. Because I could be saying a word a certain way and then they key it in another way, and then I'm not proofreading. Because if you are doing skits or if you're doing anything that's got to do with a language, English, vocabulary, pronunciations, punctuations, it's always good to proofread. Proofread before you hit the send button. The same way on these videos. Sometimes I do push the video out and I don't always proof it or edit it or go over it. So there might be some slight mistakes. I am human. AI makes mistakes. You know, nothing is completely 100%, I don't think. You know, final answer. But that's my personal opinion. Now, you might be one upload away from being in the partnership program. It took Mr. Beast, which is the biggest streamer on the platform, and he is a billionaire B. It took him 2 years and over 300 plus videos to make it into the partnership program, or to start generating the audience that he has had now. He has more than one channel. Don't ever feel discouraged at any time. Thanks to everyone. Happy Labor Day. Here we go. Oops, where did that go? Why did it go out of that? As soon as I hit more, It shouldn't have did that. So you do see little glitches. When we talk about mistake, all of a sudden that wanted to happen. Yeah, right. So this should have said read. There it goes. Read more. My fingers are very big. I got these. Woo, y'all don't want to know how I got these big hands, do y'all? I know y'all don't want to know. But my hands, I'm small, but my hands are not. So even when I got my ring, you when you get ready to get married, you got to get your or any type of rings, you got to get your fingers sized. So they were like, "Whoa, ma'am, you have big fingers." Yes, I know. So when I click on things, I guess they think I got two fingers instead of one. So I don't know. But you see, I clicked it and then it tried to do the most, so I went back into it. Anyways, happy Labor Day weekend. I'm wishing everyone a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. I probably will be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Labor Day. I hope you all enjoy Labor Day. This is the last days of summer. And then I want to say, thanks everyone. Here we go. We're starting to talk about numbers here. So the number for new viewers, the number for casual, it all explains exactly what it means. Watch for the first time. I had 28K, and which is at the biggest amount. So that's why I always comment. I mean, you might be watching my live like, why is she saying the same thing? Because most of the people that are on my channel are new, and they need to know what I'm about, what is the channel about, and what is featured and what is going on. So if you're hearing it all before, I apologize, but I don't apologize because it is what it is with that. Now, the casual viewers are people that watch for 5 months over the past year. That number is 3.3K, which is 10%. And then regular viewers are much smaller, unfortunately, but they have been watching for 6 months over the last year. That is 226. All of these numbers accumulate to the bigger number that I gave you earlier. I had 7 million, over 7 million. Oh, I'm about to go outside and do a backflip in the yard. I ain't gonna even cap about it. I'm about to do the most. When I end this live, I am about to do the most. I am. I'm not even gonna cap about it. I'm so happy that my channel is still here. I am very happy about it. Because sometimes I'm like, man, I'm about to throw the towel in. But then I remember that my channel is a dedicated channel. My channel is dedicated to a loved one who passed away. Since I've been on a platform for 5 years. Unfortunately, they never got to hear me say I am monetized. They never got me hear me say that I made it in the partnership program. But they did give me their blessings before they passed away on my channel. So my channel is a dedicated channel. Because my channel is dedicated, it will remain up for the test of time. I will not be taking it down for that very reason. But I said that to say this, that every single view is important. So everybody that was engaged in the live today viewing, I thank you so much for your time. You could have been anywhere else in the world, baby, but you was here with me. Yeah, that's me just being me. I'm very perky. I'm in good spirits. I won't complain. So I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you on the